Welcome to Watto's shop. I am Watto, a junk dealer. Take a look around. I have got lots of stuff. Oh, it's you. Not again, huh? We're doing the last one? You said you want to do one last one. Till the end.
Yeah, that's what I came here for. And I brought my friend. You remember, Wild Bill Kelso. I have him with me, and we're gonna do a few questions.
That'd be good. I'll do it for the fans. And anybody else out there. So, hit me with your best shot.
First question comes from Rylick BC Flurry. He writes, if we see Watto's great-great-great-great-grandfather in Star Wars The Old Republic, will we be able to ask him questions?
You would if there was someone on Tatooine that looks exactly like me at that time.
S32nd Damien writes, Watto, are you leaving us?
I am not leaving. Tim and I are just done making Ask Watto videos. Maybe he'll bug Jabba.
Karen writes, thank you for taking the time to put so much effort into the Ask Watto sessions. I've enjoyed them greatly. I've yet to come across anything like this in the games I've played. Watto, what is the best memory over the last few years?
Almost getting skinned by Tusken Raiders. Thanking players for saving me once again. Here, have some droids to help you out on the house.
Bathardi Hobo writes, Dear Watto, what were your parents like, and what was your childhood like?
My parents were farmers on Todaria. Mostly grew up around the farming droids and other types of droids. That's how I learned how to fix them.
Aniba writes, which droids did Obi-Wan think they were looking for?
R2-D2 and C-3PO. You know this.
April Caldwell writes, what was Anakin's job at your junk shop?
He was a mechanic. He was very good at fixing droids. He was the best I ever seen. A Jawa would come in here with the most messed up droid to sell, and who would fix it up just like new.
Dr. Price writes, Dear Watto, should I play Star Wars The Old Republic? I mean, I don't want to play for a month and then get bored of it. Since you're the knowledge king of all things Star Warsy, any advice will be greatly appreciated. And also, I have this weird rash somewhere and really personal.
I think it's all in your game style. If you like doing stuff on the ground, that'd be the game for you. Now, if you like space, then, well, not so much. And for that rash, you need to stop drinking that box wine.
Parallel writes, Watto, what is the best place to buy a good ship?
Solasvan Shipyards is the place you need to go for the best ships out there.
Flying Solar writes, Watto, did SWG really put any effort into saving SWG, or did they just roll over and die? You're the master of negotiating. It's your home that will be wiped out. What are your thoughts?
They may or may not have. Who knows? Maybe the game will be back. In one form or another. Is it more fun to rebuild that sandcastle? After that was kicked over by a mean kid.
Colonia writes, Watto, are you married? And do you have any kids? What are their names?
No. I'm not married, nor do I have any children.
Arne writes again, are you alone? Is that why you're so grouchy?
I'm not alone. I have Wart and Wald in my shop. And those two Rhodians in my shop are brothers. Wart's the younger one, and sometimes I send him off on little missions for me.
Jinkuro writes, Watto, recently everyone has started saying that the world is going to end in the next couple months. What do you think will happen? What will become of all of us? Do you think there is an afterlife? Or is it just once the lights go out, that's all there is?
Kifu's already told me all about this. He told me that Han and Luke will hug each other. Then, it'll be all over. You'll hear music chime up. Then you'll see stars. That's it. Hopefully, there'll be a good soundtrack at the end.
Monel1968 writes, my question simply is, WTF? Thanks, Watto.
That is not really a question, but hey, thanks for playing.
Rictus writes, we will miss you, Watto. As far as my question goes, I guess it will be, was it fun while it lasted? And also, Where do you go now?
It was fun. I will ride out the Tatooine binary sunset, like Indy did in the last crusade.
Diversion writes, when the server goes down for the last time, do you think I should wear my Mando? Or is it more fitting that I wear my Condition 1/1 duster that I've had since day 2?
Wear your Mando, for it is part of your pride.
Soulcaster writes, hi, I am posting in this thread. Bro, what's wrong with you?
Well, have you ever seen Dingo the Bounty Hunter show? He always sees Han Solo in all his bounties that he hunts. Yeah. I am looking for a wizard named Willow. He visited me over 30 years ago. I still see him around. Are you him? Are you him?
Toggle Screen writes, Dear Watto, will we be able to hug Darth at the end without being choked or being forced to fork over credits?
I don't think he'll mind it much. But he will be on a fire, so it'll be a little hard. Maybe you should catch him before the whole funeral pyre.
Tatooine writes, Watto, what does Watto mean?
It means greed is good.
A Hobo 5 writes, why do mind tricks not work on Toydarians?
Toydarians and Hutts are strong-minded, making it hard for Jedi to do mind tricks on us.
Well, that's all the questions there, Watto. It's been fun doing questions with you.
Yes, it hasn't been too bad. Even though that you come and bother me in my shop all the time, it hasn't been really that bad. And I enjoy the company, for it gets boring in here. Yes. Well, hopefully see you around again someday. We'll do more questions or whatever. Maybe another one in a few years or so. Maybe an anniversary or a podcast. Maybe I'll interrupt them. Well, who knows?
We'll see. But you never know. If we're bored, whatever, we'll do another one. We'll see you again there someday in the future.